Hello, welcome back to Silent Hill 3.
We're in Brookhaven Hospital, let's go.
Is it actually just the same map from Silent Hill 2, or did they make it a little different?
I don't know, I'd have to compare the two, but I'm assuming so, yes. In fact, many a time I can remember sitting here with Maria. It feels like it was not that long ago. Well, it wasn't that long ago, was it?
No, it wasn't that long ago. Oh, and I think on one of our previous episodes we discussed how much it was the same as 2, and I mentioned that the textures are different. And we did do a bit of a side-by-side on our own monitor, and the textures are a little different.
Yeah, the squares, the checker pattern on the floor is wider in Silent Hill 2 than it is in Silent Hill 3. But it's still the same checker pattern.
Yeah,
still
it's
blue
not like
square,
they've
white
made
square.
it a different pattern. It looks a little higher resolution to me, which probably is, but not by such a significant amount. I'm assuming they felt they had to do higher res textures because of the better game engine.
And here we are, a new floor to explore.
Just mostly finding all the doors that are locked.
Well, we're back in standard Silent Hill gameplay territory, which is wandering around abandoned locations, trying to find the doors that aren't made of jam.
It's another note and a doll.
Yes, that's the doll she's examining there.
Password to the prison gates.
Another note there from Stanley Coleman. Who has this wonderful effect of seemingly being another person in the hospital, but you don't know where he is. And this is the thing that Stanley Coleman was talking about. It's a puzzle.
Oh, it's one of these puzzles.
Don't know whether we're going to have to stop with pen and paper. Not sure if that makes it more confusing or less confusing.
But we have 2 locked doors, one with the aforementioned number key that we have to figure out.
I think if we move the mouse around more, it does help.
I think he was hoping to bluff it a little. Broken.
Fair enough to have a look at the rest of the floor. We'll come back to that. Always a good approach.
We can get into the nail polish remover.
Good stereo there.
Perfume. Presumably that belonged to a lady, that locker room. Is this the lady's locker room?
Or a man, we don't judge.
That was the woman's locker room then.
Okay, it was the woman's locker room then.
Remember we go into, I think it's just the men's locker room in Silent Hill 2 for the teddy that has like the pin sticking out of it.
Yeah, what you find is that a lot of the time in Silent Hill 3 we're revisiting locations that we couldn't get into in Silent Hill 2. There are some rooms in common, which I think we demonstrated on the last talkie where we had them side by side. But yes, a lot of the locations are new.
It's
and
cool.
It's to sort of keep it fresh.
Yeah, because it's the same but it's different.
Fresh. Don't know why I said it with a sh. Reminds me of the lyrics to a certain Foo Fighters song, which goes, "One of these things is not like the other.
I think it's
One
something
of your
like
plays,
that.
you pretender."
Yeah.
Had a quick break there while we figured out the puzzle, and now we're going to put it in the door.
So if everything's gone well, we should know that it's unlocked. Fantastic.
Solution was 8634.
And one of the things we were talking about is that the puzzle is different and has a different answer in the different difficulty settings, which I think is interesting. So you can't just play it on normal and then know the code. Makes you rework something else out, because the higher difficulty puzzles are very difficult.
In fact, we're kind of lucky it's not different every single time as well. Little breathing noise from the nurses there.
So we lurched over and...
Well, I think she got the point.
Yes. Heather doesn't look like she's doing very well. Oh, we've gotten a bit further in floor 2.
This is examining room 3.
There's a tattoo.
Found in... Oh, so it's not even a patient, it's just someone who was around.
Room M4. Oh, it's gone all weirdly quiet.
So at this stage it's just like a mash of different bits and pieces. We're not sure what's going on yet. And here we are in the aforementioned room M4.
It's 11:15.
Not sure would want you to there, Stanley. So we have a locked case and a 4-digit code. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, much better.
Blood-stained pillow.
So the idea here, I think, is that we should be able to work out what the attaché case's code is from the alarm clock, because they're the two objects in the room.
Yeah. And the minutes are properly segmented as well on the clock face, so...
I love the way she won't touch the doll now. If, of course, you examine the doll before the book, then you get a, oh, this is cute.
So does that mean when we go back into the corridor with the door code, will that doll be gone? Because there was one just back there as well. Is the doll still following us around individually?
Right. Yeah, the books disappear if you discover a new one. Like I say, it's to hint that he's actually moving the doll, and it's the same doll every time, not a identical doll. We'll come back to that. Oh, she's circled it on the map as well, which is quite useful.
players running away, though we've still got some rooms to check.
We've still got other stuff to do as well anyway.
Oh, yeah. Ah!
Yes, there's a nurserama going on in here. Actually, the sword is very effective against multiple enemies.
You can see them being hit in at least twos. Wonderful.
And it does save you some ammo as well.
Which is good in case we have an enemy that's the annoying flying around type. Oh, I've got a medikit. That was probably a fair trade. A health kit for a medikit. A health drink for a medikit.
I like the detail of the slightly reflective television screens. Back we are in the room with the clock.
But we're going to figure that out next time. Bye bye.